go here in the first half. Crowd a little bit surprised, I think.
Yeah.
I think, especially the student section, they thought they were going to be here and make a lot of noise.
Well, it was a good timeout by Coach Reichert to get her team set up and calm down and start playing their game, play their level of defense that they're ready to play.
Well, I think they want to get it into Welch as much as possible, but Biskup's done a nice job on her. And another turnover. And here comes McCusker for another layup, and this time she finishes.
Yeah, again, another great play by Carly Biskup on the defensive end to steal the ball. Nice over-the-top pass from McCusker, puts it in for the easy layup.
So here come the Seawolves now down 8-4, and we've got a three from the wing. It's up and good. Emily Bard with that one, and that cuts it to 1.
Well, Bard has the ability to hit that shot. You give her, again, anytime you give somebody that kind of space, she's going to drain that every single time.
So the action heating up here. Here's a nice feed from McCusker to Durgan, but she can't finish, and Welch, as she's going to do so often tonight, cleans the glass. Seawolves now down by 1, 8-7, 14 minutes to go here in the first half. Doing a nice job passing the ball around on the perimeter. And here's Bard that she just hit the three, but it's going to be Lyons this time. Her jump shot is good. It's a 2, and the Seawolves are on top.
You want to talk about a good timeout by Coach Reichert. All of a sudden, the Seawolves have come out and are firing on all cylinders all of a sudden. They've settled down and ready to execute their offense, moving the ball around and get those open jumpers.
It's always a sign of a good coach. How does your team respond coming out of timeout? And obviously the Seawolves have risen to the occasion here. 5 quick points. They're now back on top, and this rivalry game is living up to billing here in the early going. 9-8, SMCC with the lead.
Biskup has come out of the game for CM, and Kaylee Martin is in.
Well, they've got to be careful with Biskup. She's still recovering from last year's Achilles injury.
You know what? It's actually Danielle McClusker came out. I'm going to confuse them all night long.
23 and 34. A nice pass from Biskup to Swart, but she can't handle it. Savridra tries it up, and it's going to be SMCC ball.
Well, they're the same player. They're both very aggressive, big girls inside making plays. So, man, I got to get my head on straight for that one.
And the numbers are just switched around. So, but as I was mentioning, Biskup's battling it, coming back from injury. McCusker's had some back issues, so they're being a little bit gingered with both girls. 9-8, SM with the lead. 13-15 to play in the first half. So far, Welch very quiet on offense. And as soon as I say that, she gets a look, but it's swatted away by Biskup. They're going to call a foul, and that'll put Welch at the line.
Yeah, Biskup came over the top and smacked Welch's arm. No doubt that was a foul, but, and that's a product of Biskup's defense on the inside. Biskup has been playing very strong, trying to bump Welch out of the way. That's going to be a battle you're going to want to watch all night long.
Well, it took almost 7 minutes to get a foul. That's the first foul of the game. Obviously, it's Biskup's first, and Welch drains the first free throw. She'll get one more. Now coming onto the floor for the Seawolves is the other Savridra, Crystal. Both girls played at Deering. So one more here for Welch. And it's good. It's now 11-8 SMCC. They're on a 7-0 run.
Yeah, that's a nice little run, and that's fresh off that timeout. So they settle down and are starting to execute.
Durgan trying to pick up the pace a little bit. Here's Biskup with a jumper, back rim not going to go. And the rebound chased down by Stephanie Savridra. Here comes Lyons the other way. They have numbers. And Palmieri kicks it back out.
I like this always in motion Seawolves offense.
Yeah, they do a nice job moving the ball. Welch can't finish. She had a pretty good look there. She gets her own rebound, and she can't finish again.
Boy, she had 2 really good looks at it, and just a little too strong both times. And here's Biskup over the top.
So one more time, but we have a travel by Kaylee Martin, who just came onto the floor. It was a beautiful pass. Got to dribble that ball first, though.
Yeah, you can see how important Carly Biskup is to this CMCC Mustang team. She's rebounding. She's giving big shots. She's a good over-the-top passer. She's really important to that offense of the Mustangs.
Stephanie Savridra thought about a three, gives it to Crystal Savridra for a jump shot that won't go. Welch trying to keep the ball alive. It finally comes down to Durgan. And now Durgan trapped in the corner. We're going to get a timeout. A good call there by Coach Morong. He had his player, Jamie Swart, stuck in the corner with the ball. 12-14 to play here in the first half. 11-8, SMCC with the lead, and 7-0 run here for the Seawolves after they took a timeout moments ago.
Yeah, Coach Morong has got to get his team settled down. They've had the looks that they've wanted for the entire flow of the game. They just haven't been able to put them home, and that's going to be key, especially in this building. The crowd's against you. The noise level is loud. You finish your shots, and you're going to keep the crowd quiet. That's going to be a big part of this game for this Mustangs team. But on the other side, the Seawolves, doing a great job on that timeout. Calming down, ball always in motion, always having somebody move up top, doing a fantastic job of getting that ball moved around the perimeter to find that open jumper.
Well, I think the Mustangs have shown they can very much go toe-to-toe with the Seawolves. This is not a mismatch by any means. No. And the SMCC starting to adjust to life without Caitlin Benson. CM inbounding the ball down by 3. Still have a little over 12 minutes to play here in the first half. Biskup now with the ball up top. Down low, Biskup double team, but she manages to get a shot. I thought it was going to drop. It goes off the glass, and it'll stay out of bounds. We'll stay down here.
And again, CM moving the ball into the place they want, get the shot that they want, but haven't been able to finish the play.
And again, Biskup quadruple team, but she kicks it out for a wide open jumper and knocking it in off the glass. Nice shot there by Caton, and it's now 11-10.
Yeah, they just jumped down, and they had to cover the player down low, and all of a sudden, Jen Caton's all by herself up top, and a nice bank shot put it home.
SM now looking to answer. Up by 1, Palmieri gets a good look at a 3, but it's a little bit short. And just like that, CM now is going to have a chance to retake the lead.
Yeah, Palmieri got to the spot on the floor she was looking for and just left it a little short.
So the Mustangs now with a chance to retake the lead. We've already had 4 lead changes in this game, 11-10.
We had a feeling this was going to be a battle right to the end.
Well, back and forth we go. More and more people filing in here to the hub.
I think they've heard the noise.
I think so too. Here's a little jump shot on the wing. It's nothing but net. That's Kaylee Martin, and that puts the Mustangs back on top.
All of a sudden, Kaylee Martin from Lewiston's finding her shot on that left-hand side of the floor over there. Buried a couple good ones right here. You can't leave her open for too long.
5th lead change of the game already at 12-11. Mustangs up. We're down to 10:55 to play here in the first half. Stephanie Savidra won't go. Good look there, but the rebound comes down to Morgan Kopp. Great pace to this game.
Yeah, we had a feeling this was going to be a nice back and forth, aggressive type kind of game.
Just what you want. Martin thought about a 3, drives right past Welch, throws up a shot in the lane, it won't go. Rebound down to Kopp, and she kicks it out to McCusker. McCusker now on the drive, and the ball is stolen. A nice play there by Hannah Lyons.
A beautiful defensive play by Lyons to step up into the lane, passing lane, grab that ball, go the other way with it.
Here's a jump shot by Crystal Savidra. It won't go. Now, CM's really done a nice job getting back on defense. You can see SM wants to push as much as possible. They really haven't had any easy looks in transition.
Yeah, that's a big part of Coach Morong's defense. Get back fast and get in your position. Got to make that happen.
We hit the midway point of the first half. CMCC 12, SMCC 11. CM with possession here, down to 8 seconds on the shot clock. And now Biskup is getting a little bit of a break. Kopp's going to line up a 3 from the wing. That's not going to go. And here we go the other way. That was actually Caton. She's really struggling here in the early going. SM looking to retake the lead now. Seems like I'm saying that on every possession with both teams. Back and forth we go. And into the lane for a shot is Crystal Savidra. It won't go. And the rebound comes down to CM. And the ball's knocked out of bounds. It will remain Mustangs basketball.
Yeah, Kaylee Martin for the Mustangs was able to bring it down and got knocked out of bounds off of a Seawolf. So, look, I think what you're seeing on the CC Mustang side of things is they're trying to, and then we're going to see the 3 again from.
Yeah, so we've got the replays going too.
Look at that. We're like
a lot of highlights over the next couple hours. I have a feeling.
Unbutton my mouth when I see it running here. We can actually talk about it.
We're not used to this.
But you're seeing CM try to extend it out and get those shots on the 3-point line. Hopefully to draw those Seawolves defenders out a little further so they get those clear lanes. Looks to me like they're setting up a drive penetration sort of offense right here. But let's see what they do here with 9:05 left.
Yeah, we're almost 11 minutes into the game. That foul on Lyons is the first of the game for the Seawolves. Just 1 on each team, and gotta love this pace. The referees haven't really been a part of this game at all. Durgan driving in. She's certainly got a lot of aggressiveness, but couldn't finish there. And now Jess Truman, who's on the floor for the first time for the Seawolves, passes it to Crystal Savidra. And now Lyons swings it over to Bard. Bard with a 3 earlier in the game. Here's Lyons now on the drive. And there's Bard with a three, and it's good.
Boy, pretty shot right there by Bard. She had a defender in Morgan Kopp from the Mustangs right in her face, and still right over top, and a beautiful shot right there.
So 6 points for Bard. It's now a 14-12 lead for the Seawolves. 8.5 to go here in the first half. Near turnover there, but Caton was able to retrieve it. So right now, without the floor leader on the floor, Biskup's taking a little bit of a break. They're going to go to McCusker. She drives in, throws up a shot off the glass. No good. She does get her own rebound. She's going to throw it out. And now lining up a three is Durgan. That one brought rain, but nothing else. And grabbing the rebound was Kaylee Martin. And we're going to stay down here. See him doing a nice job on the offensive glass.
And T. Durgan hearing it from the Seawolves crowd. She left it out short, and we're looking at a beautiful three-pointer there by Emily Bard. Just a beautiful square-up shot with a defender in the face and drained the big three.
The referees discussing things here. 14-12 our score. Seawolves with the lead. We've had 6 lead changes already. 8:04 to play in the first half. Fast-paced game.
I think both teams like the pace. I'm absolutely positive that Coach Morong of the Mustangs would like to see his ladies finish a play. They've had angles to the hoop. They've taken them. They just haven't been able to put it through the hoop.
Biskup inbounding to McCusker. And McCusker tried to give it off to Durgan, but it goes out of bounds. It'll be SM basketball.
Yeah, Durgan's had a rough game. She hasn't been able to finish some of her shots. She's fresh off a 16-point game against Machias. She hasn't been able to find that flow that she normally has.
So the Seawolves now looking to build on their tenuous 2-point lead. We go under 8 minutes here in the first half. Another new player on the floor, throwing up a three. It's not going to go. That was Kimmy Preston. But on the rebound, we had Bard go up. She couldn't finish, and now we have a foul. We'll go the other way. A couple good looks on that possession for the Seawolves.
Yeah, and Bard's been aggressive on the floor as well as taking the shot. She went right after that rebound, got it, but got a little over-aggressive. I think Kimmy Preston came in and had the foul, so.
Yeah, she didn't waste any time.
No, Mustangs
Not
ball.
what she had in mind, of course.
No.
So here come the Mustangs now down 2. McCusker with the basketball. Interesting, now they have Durgan bringing it up instead of Biskup. And Durgan with a beautiful feed and a layup there by Kaylee Martin.
Beautiful cut, and that's what T. Durgan does for that Mustang team. She sets up that offense. If she isn't going to score, she's going to be able to distribute the ball.
And at the other end, Bard for a three. Back and forth we go.
I think Emily Bard is getting ready to warm things up here. That's 2 big shots she's nailed. Absolute pretty shot. Just, again, squared up those shoulders and drained it.
And then we have a turnover at the other end. SMCC now up 17-14 with 7:13 to play in the first half.
I'm thinking they want to step out a little bit more, not quite give Ms. Bard her any kind of room to take those kind of shots.
Well, I'm sure that's an adjustment that's going to be made. But really, the Seawolves have several players that look to shoot the three. As I was saying, there's a shot by Preston. It won't go. And now here we go. McCusker and Durgan, they had a shot at a 2-on-1, but McCusker instead slows things up. Now Biskup with a wide open look at a three to tie, and it's not going to go. Can't ask for a better open look than that, but chasing down the rebound is Caton to keep it alive.
Good job there by Caton to follow that long rebound right there by Biskup. And Biskup isn't used to missing those long, wide open threes.
You know, she hit one earlier. So the Mustangs still down 3, 6.5 to go. Caton on the drive. She loses the ball again, and it's going to be stolen by Jess Truman. Here come the Seawolves.
Yeah, pretty defense by Kimmy Preston as well.
Bard doing a nice job feeding Preston, but the ball gets knocked out of bounds, and we will stay down here with 6:19 to go in the first half.
I don't know if you noticed, Michael, but they have moved the couch a little further back. I think they decided it probably wasn't going to be good to be so close on the sideline.
Well, that's a good point. But it's still a great vantage point, of course.
Yes, it is.
Here's Bard, 9 first-half points. She goes in and banks. She can show she can do it inside as well.
Oh, what a pretty cut. She found the lane at the top of the key, took it. A little right-handed runner off the glass. Pretty shot right there.
8-2 run right now for the Seawolves, and their lead is up to 5. Biskup, the high-low with McCusker. She didn't have a shot, so she gives it out to Caton, and Caton still can't finish. Rebound down to SMCC.
Yeah, Caton's getting the looks, and she hasn't been able to put very many home tonight. She's getting in the position. That's half the battle. Now she's just got to put a couple home.
Now Jamie Swart's going to check back in, as will Morgan Kopp. Right now, if you're SMCC, you really want to open it up. Here's Bard again. This time she couldn't get it to drop, and the rebound's going to be controlled by Biskup.
She did a great job of coming off the backdoor screen and was out there all alone. Didn't quite square her shoulders to drain that one.
Now here's McCusker looking at a three, and it's not going to go. 5-point lead for the Seawolves now. 5:20 left in the first half. Lions bringing the ball up.
Neither team is afraid to